What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and honestly, thank God that the Montreal Canadiens forced a Game 5. I don't think I could have handled a sweep. Man, this was probably the more entertaining game out of all of them in the Stanley Cup Finals. This was the most entertaining game. Like, be serious right now. Like, I would say the first three games, they were kind of eh. This game, very entertaining. Very entertaining and very Stanley Cup Final-esque. But thank God Montreal forced a Game 5, man. I don't know, man. I just don't like sweeps, especially in the finals. I don't like it. It's boring. I want to have some type of entertainment. I want to have some type of, animosity towards, not having one team have that easy ride to winning the cup. And thank God Tampa did not do that tonight. Even though they had like 20 billion chances, they definitely did. Like a 4-minute power play, especially with a minute left in the third period. And then you have 3 minutes of power play time going into the overtime. It's just, how do you not score? How do you not win the cup off that? You have to be like gunning. You have to be gunning to say, okay, boys, we got a 4-minute power play, 1 minute left in the game. Okay, we're going to overtime. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes of power play time. Let's win the cup. Let's go out there and win the cup. You didn't do it. You probably had the worst possible, energy coming out of that third period into the overtime. It was a terrible power play. Montreal had to jump from the get-go. Shorthanded chances for Suzuki. Vasilevsky having to make some nice saves. It's just all over the place. Tampa Bay, this was a big game. This is one of those games where Tampa Bay probably had a great chance to win, but they had a ton of power plays in this game, and they couldn't score. So, for Tampa Bay's sake, their power play cost them the game. They had a major chance to win the cup. They did, and they blew that chance tonight. And when you're a team that's up 3 games with 1 game to go winning the Stanley Cup, right now you're playing a team with nothing to lose. All of the pressure is currently on Tampa Bay, especially going into Game 5. You do not want Montreal forcing a Game 6. You just don't want that. For Tampa Bay's sake, you have to win Game 5 in Tampa Bay. I know there's that whole joke, or that whole thing, not even a joke, it's a whole, with the mayor of Tampa Bay saying that Tampa Bay should let Montreal win this game so they can come back to Tampa Bay, win the cup in Amalie Arena. What? I'm not saying that. I want my team to go out there and win the cup. I don't care if they win it. It's nice to win at home. I don't care if they go win at home. I don't care if they win on the road. As long as they win the goddamn cup, I am happy. I know you want Tampa Bay to win the cup on home ice, but don't say that. That's just stupid. Now, that's going to make people all over the country want Tampa Bay to lose that game now just because of the show up the mayor. That's honestly what's going to happen, in my honest opinion, but we got to wait until Game 5 to happen. I think Tampa Bay is definitely going to come out way better, especially since they're on home ice with the chance to clinch the cup. But now Montreal has some momentum coming back into this series. So right now they're a team that just has nothing left to lose, and they're taking it exactly 1 game at a time. All of the pressure is on Tampa Bay, and this is definitely a game they let slip away from them. Their start in this game was fantastic. Montreal once again had another bad start. Tampa Bay was out shooting them by wide margin early in this game. They had a lot of zone chances, but there was an early chance for them as well, getting some power plays. Braden Point hitting the crossbar. They had chances. Carey Price was coming up with those saves. But then Montreal, they kind of woke up a little bit at the end of the first period. It was a great chance and a fantastic pass from behind the net from Nick Suzuki to Josh Anderson. He buries the puck, and it's a 1-0 Montreal lead late in the first period. So Montreal, after, I would say, getting dominated pretty much early on in the first period, they have the lead going into the second. So momentum in favor of Montreal at this point because, hockey. That's basically it. That's the basic description of that first period. Hockey. One team dominates, but the team who is getting dominated ends up scoring the first goal. That's basic description of hockey, folks, if you did not know that. So, we go into the second period. Montreal, they have a little bit of a hot start. Andrei Vasilevsky making saves. Tampa Bay once again getting more power plays. Victor Hedman hitting the crossbar as well. He thought he scored, and we're just like, oh God, is it going to be one of those games where Tampa Bay just can't catch a break and Gary Bryce is going to steal the game for the Montreal Canadiens? But no, very late into the second period, a fantastic play by Ryan McDonagh to keep the puck into the zone. He pokes the puck, it's going to the blue line. He pokes it to keep it in, and it lands it lands right on the stick. Just a fantastic pass. It goes from Coleman, McDonagh, just a fantastic play. And then Barclay Goodrow having a wide open net to bury the puck into, making it a 1-1 game, tying it up. Fantastic. And you go into the second intermission tied at 1. Just right now, this is a very entertaining game. Hard hits on both sides. You got Shea Weber going after Braden Point. Just Montreal being way physical, and it's very entertaining. The crowd going electric. Electric pun. They're facing the Lightning. Ha! Oh, man, that was stupid. That was so stupid. As you can tell, my brain is melted. If you watch previous videos on this channel about the Phillies, my brain is melted. So mind the stupidity of what I say. So you go into the third period, and pretty much I would say this is more of an evenly paced period. Both teams getting their chances. Tampa Bay once again with the power play chances, and they can't score. This is a very physical contest too. I wouldn't say from the hits wise, I feel like this is one of the games where the hits were less in all of the first 4 games of this series, but like the after whistle scruffles, all of that, it got physical, it got chippy. It definitely did. And there was one sequence where 3 Montreal Canadiens were in the box, 3 Tampa Bay Lightning were in the box at one point. That was like around halfway through that third period. And what do you know? During that entire sequence, when those players are in the box, Montreal gets some possession in the Tampa Bay zone. They find it at a point to Romanoff. He shoots it from the point. A great screen in front. And it's a 2-1 Tampa Bay game. And also for Montreal, too, going into this game, they're scratching a lot of guys. Guys like Kotkaniemi, they're bringing in other guys off the bench, and there are a lot of Montreal fans questioning that. Why are we benching Kotkaniemi? He's one of our best goal scorers in the entire playoffs, but I guess for today, it worked out in the benefit of Montreal as well. But hey, they go up 2-1. Romanoff makes it a 2-1 game, but not that long after, Tampa Bay, their depth, gets a great rush going into the other way. Joseph, 2-on-1 with Pat Maroon. He buries it. Ties the game up at 2. So, hey, this is entertaining. This is exciting. It's not one team taking over the game. It's not one team playing fantastic and another team that's playing terrible, but they end up winning the game. It's pretty evenly matched, I would say. This was probably the most evenly matched game, I would say, in this entire series. And it was entertaining. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. I know I've been saying entertaining a lot, but it's very entertaining, if I do say so myself. So, big thing at the end of the third period. We all know this. I brought it up earlier. Double minor on Shea Weber. Hits Palat up high. It was a very close play to being dangerous. It could have hit him in the eye. It could have turned into a Chris Pronger situation. Got hit in the eye. It was scary. But he was bleeding from the forehead. High stick from Shea Weber. Refs had to talk about it. So you get the double minor. This was around a minute left in the third period. Tampa Bay, they can't score, but a minute left on 4 minutes. Okay. We got 3 minutes left. Okay, we couldn't score. We have 3 minutes left of power play time going into the overtime. Let's go out there and win the cup. They don't. They don't. Probably the worst start possible going into the overtime, especially on a power play. Like, you have to end the game there. You have to. And Tampa Bay let it slip away from them. They did. Montreal had chances. On that short-handed chance, Nick Suzuki, Vasilevsky making saves. Felt like Montreal had a better. It felt like 5-on-5 hockey. That's how many chances Tampa Bay didn't take. That's what it felt like. Montreal kills the penalty. Weber comes out of the box, and then eventually you got a rush going the other way for Montreal. Josh Anderson, Cole Caulfield. Josh Anderson tries to force one on net, but Cole Caulfield makes a fantastic decision to stay net front and deflect the puck away from Vasilevsky so he can't cover it or the Tampa Bay defenseman can't clear the zone. Josh Anderson gets up. He finds a way to bury it past Vasilevsky, falling flat on his ass at the same time, and Montreal forces Game 5. Bell Center going electric. Hey, and you're going back to Tampa Bay, and I believe that's going to be Wednesday night, 8 p.m. So Montreal, They got some life back in this series, even though they're still down 3-1. And right now, all the pressure is on Tampa Bay to close this out on home ice. Tampa Bay, all of the pressure is on you. You need to win Wednesday. And I'm not even being biased here. Like, I'm trying to look at this objectively for both sides. Montreal, they're a team with nothing left to lose. They're taking it game by game. Tampa Bay, you were up 3-0 in the series so far. I'm not saying you're going to choke it. I don't expect that whatsoever. I think the best Montreal can do is force a Game 6, but right now this is all in Tampa Bay's hands. Like, all the pressure is going to be on them. You're going up against a team that has nothing left to lose. You got to win it on home ice. You got to win Game 5 because you definitely don't want Montreal to force a Game 6 going back to Montreal. You just don't want that. You definitely don't want that whatsoever. So, it's definitely shaping up to be a very, very interesting Game 5. And this game was probably the best out of all the first 3. Well, first 4, actually. And, hey, I'm all for it. I definitely did not want to see a sweep, and I'm happy about that. I am definitely happy about that. So, everyone that's going to do it here, Montreal forces Game 5 on Wednesday night. So let's see what happens. Is Tampa Bay going to win the Cup, or will Montreal force a Game 6? So, what are your thoughts on this video, everyone? What are your thoughts on this game? Josh Anderson, Tampa Bay choking on that 4-minute double minor. I want to hear all your thoughts down in the comments section below, so don't forget to leave those down there. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Don't forget to check out the Painted Lines, which I'm a part of. All of their links are in the description below. Also, you can find the links to BrodesMedia, the Flyer to Pod merchandise website, and also for Flyers Nitty Gritty, all of that stuff is going to be down in the description below. Definitely go check all of those out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, everyone. And I will see you next time.